Hello guys, welcome back to Poker Celeb. Today we're going to be talking about why Travis Scott is getting sued again, and it's a six-figure lawsuit. Let's get into it. On November 5th, a Travis Scott concert took place at the Astroworld Music Festival in Houston. At one point, almost 50,000 fans were pressing on the stage. They started trampling on each other. The chaos and crush led to panic, which in turn caused injuries among the event's guests. People fell over, fainted, couldn't breathe, and the level of hysteria increased with every second. Ultimately, as a result of this situation, as many as 8 viewers aged 14 to 27 died. 11 were hospitalized, most of them as a result of cardiac arrest. Several hundred people were injured. The police are still investigating the case, and day after day, more details related to the growing wave of consequences, both existing and potential ones, are being poured into the network day after day. Internet users who were at the event described the situation in detail. They tell how it was getting harder and harder for them to breathe, but escape was out of the question. Stuck in the crowd, they cried for help, but no one reacted. Rushing to help anyone was very difficult. Everyone in front of the stage was in danger of falling or being trampled. The crowd became aware that people were dying or losing consciousness, but the panic only increased the danger. The call for security and operators proved pointless. Workers ignored the shouts and the concert continued. Only after a long time, 2 rescuers decided to intervene. They were to be the only ones actively working that night. According to the video, the commotion occurred after 9 p.m. It was then that the enthusiastic crowd began to press the side of the stage, which soon got out of hand. The situation resulted in the choking or trampling of many people closest to the barriers. Ambulances took many people to hospitals. One of the fans, Manuel Souza, who was injured, was the first to file a lawsuit. Souza accuses rappers and festival organizers, Score More and Live Nation for not providing adequate security measures. Souza demands $1 million and a restraining order for Scott to keep Scott from destroying the evidence against him. It is worth adding to the crowd of event guests had knocked over the fence earlier and entered the festival grounds, trampling on one another. This was not met with an appropriate response from the security and the organizers. Scott himself in turn allegedly incited dangerous behavior. The creator of Astroworld reportedly urged fans to have fun with no limits, People magazine reports. Due to the defendant's motivations focused primarily on making the greatest possible profit at the expense of the health and safety of the festival participants, and the constant incitement of the crowd, 8 people lost their lives and many others were injured that night, which should be a respite for the participants of the game. Scott's disadvantage is that in the past he has been accused of encouraging listeners to display extremely dangerous behavior during concerts. Drake, who appeared on the scene with a colleague from the industry, also got into the scene. One of the victims, Kristen Paredes, emphasizes that the rappers must have been aware of the effectiveness of their incitement. Criticism mentions other concerts where similar dangerous situations took place, Linkin Park. Then, the musicians usually reacted quickly and stopped the party. Specialized teams analyzed the recordings and questioned witnesses to find the cause of the sudden pressure towards the stage and why the fans had no escape. Several participants in the incident had to receive treatment following an overdose. One officer reported that while trying to arrest a citizen, he felt a sudden stab in the neck. When he was soon examined, he passed out. Medical staff confirmed the presence of the needle stick. So there is a theory that some participants were deliberately administering drugs during the event. After the tragedy, the 2-day festival was immediately interrupted. The rapper issued a statement in which he confessed that he was completely devastated by Friday's events and that he devoted his prayers to the victims' families. He also thanked the police and emergency services. The organizers declared a refund for the tickets, and Scott himself provided assistance to the relatives of the victims. He has, among others, covered the costs of funerals and burial. He also started cooperation with the BetterHelp website, which deals with online therapy. The victims' relatives are to be provided with specialist help in the near unbelievably difficult time. Naturally, Friday's events will leave their mark on the rapper's career. It didn't take long for the big brands to react. It started with Epic Games, which removed the Out West emote from Fortnite daily section containing the sound of one of Scott's songs of the same name. The entire item store section has been temporarily disabled, and the company has reported via social media that this was a deliberate action. Sony also decided to cut itself off from the rapper and remove last year's PlayStation 5 promotional video from its YouTube channel. There is also more and more talk about Nike, which allegedly intends to stop working with the artist for life. So far, none of the companies has issued an official statement. Meanwhile, Scott canceled his performance at the Day and Vegas Festival this weekend. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notifications. Take care of yourself and be safe. I hope you'll enjoy visiting this channel and watching the videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.